Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 3 here in season 2 of the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. Welcome all esports race fans. This is the National Online Superstock Car Association of Racing, and the green flag is in the air. Larson rocks in the 31, gets out front. Your pole sitter is Daniel Harmon in the 23. He falls to second early in the going. Oh, and Mananger and Ken bounced off the wall hard back there. And you can see that the 17 goes flying across the nose of the 42. Haywood was able to stay on the track, but the 17 and the 78 made contact right at the very beginning of the race. It looked like the 78 kind of drove the 17 up into the outside wall. Tough break there. I'm not sure if Ken got loose or if he got tight. I'm not even sure what happened. But we know that Mananger in the 17 is really not too happy. Larson rocks, gets out to an early advantage. Daniel Harmon in second. Dale Jr. in third, the rookie. And Timac 11 in the 24. Right behind him, his teammate runs in fourth. Humpy in the 43 in fifth. Throbbing Bane in the 5 car runs in sixth. And then it is a dogfight basically from 7th on back, but it looks like the 41 car has it for the time being. And that is Rockin' Lunatic in the 35 car. Rockin' Lunatic is also a rookie here in the C and B divisions of NOSSCAR. There are 3 A division leagues, 3 B division leagues, and 3 C division leagues. All 3 of the B division and 3 C division leagues, all 6 of them in total, are hosted here on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. Looks like Dusty in the 14 car is having a good start to the race. He's running in 8th behind Rockin' Lunatic, who's running in the 41 car in 7th. Rockin' Lunatic is on the inside now of Humpy in the 43, but he couldn't quite make it stick. That was going to be a battle for 6th. Oh, Dale Jr. gets sideways in the 88 car. I'm not sure if he gathered it up or not. We don't see him. I think he did gather it up, but I think the Throbbing Bane in the 5 car was able to take 4th. And yes, he was. The 5 car of Throbbing Bane now up to the 4th position. Rockin' Lunatic in the 41 car up to 5th, having a great run. Rockin' Lunatic actually applying lots of pressure on Throbbing Bane for 4th. Humpy in the 43 car has slipped to 6th. But everyone's chasing the 31 car of Larson Rocks. Looks like Timac can't seem to find a way to get around the 23 of Daniel Harmon. He doesn't really want to get too close to him, doesn't really want to bump into him and get him sideways. Remember, these two are always at the front fighting for the win and for the championship here in the C divisions of NOSSCAR. And we don't think it'll be too long until Daniel Harmon is contending for championships in the B divisions either. Daniel Harmon in the 23 is your current Sportsman Series points leader. After 6 of the 14 races there in the first ever NOSSCAR Sportsman Series Championship, hosted on Friday nights. The NOSSCAR Short Track Series, the NOSSCAR Sportsman Series, and the NOSSCAR Milner Draft Series are the 3 leagues in the C division. The NOSSCAR X2 Series, the NOSSCAR Milner Cup Series, and the NOSSCAR Endurance Series are the 3 B division leagues. The 3 A division leagues, hosted on the NASCAR Heat 2 video game on the PlayStation 4 console starting January 15th, 2018, are the NOSSCAR A Cup Series, the NOSSCAR X Series, and the NOSSCAR Truck Series. And it looked like a bit of contact there, between the 24 and the 23. Timac got underneath Daniel Harmon, and I think that the 24 got a little tight in the center of the corner and it slid up on him. And as you can see, the 24, he had to let off the gas in order to keep from running into the 23, and he settles back in line in 3rd. Throbbing Bane in fourth. Rockin' Lunatic in the 41 car still runs in fifth, having a great run. Larson Rocks in the 31. It's been all about the 31 car ever since the drop of the green flag. Daniel Harmon, he's the pole winner for this event, but he didn't even lead the first lap. Larson Rocks shot out of a cannon off the drop of the green flag, and he hasn't looked back. Larson Rocks is looking for his third career NOSSCAR Short Track Series win. He's got 2 in the bag already. In fact, they were back-to-back in the first season of the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. However, he ran the series part-time, so he was not really a contender for the championship, though he was a contender for the win anytime he was involved in the event. We're still watching the battle for second and third. The battle for fourth and fifth between Throbbing Bane and Rockin' Lunatic has calmed down a little bit now, and they've kind of settled in. Oh, Timax smoked the tires there, trying to get underneath the 23, and it's gonna, oh, they made contact again, and Daniel Harmon made contact with the wall as well. Timax gonna clear him this time, but man, that was real tight and narrow down there getting off that corner. Both drivers have the utmost respect for each other, so I don't think we'll see any sort of payback or retaliation. Also, keep in mind they can communicate on the radios with each other, and I believe that they are doing so through the headsets here on NASCAR 15. Throbbing Bane coming to pit road. He's going to surrender fourth. Rockin' Lunatic is going to pick up the fourth position for the time being. And Humpy in the 43 car, I was going to say, was going to pick up fifth, but now Humpy is coming to pit road as well. Looks like Timax able to get out of the corner through the exit better than the 23. But it doesn't look like the 24's got the entry to the turns figured out. He's smoking the tires almost every time he gets into the corners, but I think he's also trying to gain some ground on Larson Rocks, but he's not going to do it like that. Timac in the 24 makes contact with the outside wall getting out of turn 2. Smokes him up again going into turn 3. You gotta wonder if the brakes or the tires are going to be able to withstand all of the pressure that Timac's putting on them. Larson Rocks the leader. Daniel Harmon in third, trying to chase down Timac for the second spot. There's only a handful of cars that have made their green flag pit stop. Every driver, I believe, is going to have to pit 2 times in the event. The top 3 have stayed on the racetrack so far. Now, we saw that some cars were leaving pit road, and we can also tell that the lap times have really slowed down here. These cars have some real worn tires on them right now, and Timac is beginning to make contact with the outside wall every couple of laps in the 24 car. Twitch Whiskers in the 48 car is now on pit road. There are a number of drivers coming down pit road now for service, folks. But remember, you get a bonus point if you lead a lap, so you gotta believe that that's what Timac is trying to stay out for. He's probably hoping Larson Rocks needs to pit soon, because we know that the 24's tires are screaming for help. Larson Rocks now on pit road in the 31 car. This is the first lap led by a different driver other than the 31 since the drop of the green flag. Daniel Harmon inherits second. Question is, how long now does Timac stay out now that he's got the bonus point? It's always smart to get the bonus point if possible, just in case you're not going to win the race, because it's always good to get the bonus point and finish fourth instead of, finish fourth and not get any sort of bonus point whatsoever. So very, very smart. And now Timac in the 24 comes down pit road. He's coming for service, and he's got Daniel Harmon right behind him, and it kind of looked like Daniel Harmon gained a lot of track time on the 24 as they were both coming down pit road. Timac leaves his pit stall, and it looks like he's going to beat the 23 off pit road. But he didn't beat the 31. The 31 car still has the race lead. There he is. Oh! And Dale Jr. in the 88 car made contact with the outside wall. He's currently scored in the 10th position here in New Hampshire. This is race number 3 of 12 here in Season 2 of the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. We're at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. The National Online Super Stock Car Association of Racing, NOSSCAR, hosts 9 leagues in total. All 3 of the B Division leagues and all 3 of the C Division leagues are hosted here on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. All races are uploaded to YouTube, and all full race results are posted to the NOSSCAR.com website. Go to NOSSCAR.com, find the information at the bottom of the homepage on how to sign up and become a NOSSCAR driver. The 24 is gaining ground on the 31, and you gotta believe that the lap traffic is probably a part of this a little bit. Humpy has won a lap down. He's currently scored in 14th. Caleb Starr in the 22 car is a lap down as well. There's Tyler Scott in the 16 car. He's about to go a lap down to Larson Rocks in the 31. Not many cars, 1 lap down at this juncture of the race. And Timac getting closer and closer to the 31. Question is, can he get there? Timac is coming off a win in the last race here, race number 2 this season at Richmond. Won the pole for the event. Led the most laps on the way to victory. He's not going to lead the most laps today, but if he can get around Larson, he's going to get another win, and here he comes. Timac on the inside of Larson Rocks. This is a battle for the race lead. Timac stays on the bottom. He smoked the tires trying to make sure he didn't drift up into Larson. And now Timac in the 24 car is your new race leader here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Larson Rocks is in second. Daniel Harmon is in third. Just Ken in the 78 car is in fourth. Rockin' Lunatic in the 41 car is in fifth. He's looking for his best finish here in his C Division NOSSCAR career so far. There's Twitch Whiskers in the 48. There's Throbbing Vein in the 5. They're battling for position. Now Timac is going to get alongside Throbbing Vein, try to make the pass getting into turn 1. He will do so. Larson Rocks is going to follow him. It looks like he's going to take the outside down the straight. Oh, problems for RJ Haywood in the 42. You saw him slow there on the front straightaway, and I'm not too sure what happened. He's going to get going again, but he's going to let the leaders go. He knows that they're fighting for the win here with under 10 laps remaining here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Remember guys, you can also search NOSSCAR Series Racing on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Give us a like, a thumbs up, a subscribe, a follow. We'll do the same right back. All races are uploaded to YouTube. All full race results are posted to the Facebook page and to NOSSCAR.com. Check out NOSSCAR.com to find schedules, full race results, point standings from all 9 of our leagues, information on how to sign up, point systems, the history of our leagues. You name it, all the information is there. Links to our YouTube channel. Timac of the 24 closing in on win number 5 in his NOSSCAR Short Track Series career, which is one of 3 C Division NOSSCAR leagues. And it is also one of 6 NOSSCAR leagues in total that are hosted here on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. And you saw in front of Timac, Mananger in the 17 car, Dusty in the 14. I don't think that they're going to be a factor for the 24 before the end of this race. They're a little too far out. Dusty is running in 6th. Mananger is running in 7th. They are the final 2 drivers on the lead lap. So evidently the cars that we were seeing battling to stay on the lead lap moments ago perhaps are 2 laps down. Congratulations, Timac and the number 24 team. Career win number 5 here in the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. How they did it, I don't know. But they were able to make some adjustments on their pit stop, perhaps, and they were able to run down the number 31 driver. Larson Rocks in 2nd, Daniel Harmon in 3rd. Just Ken in the 78 car recovers from his early incident with Mananger to finish in 4th, and Rockin' Lunatic rounds out the top 5 with his personal best finish to date here in his rookie season. The rookie campaign looking strong for Rockin' Lunatic in the number 41 car. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for joining us. This was NOSSCAR Short Track Series action from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Go to NOSSCAR.com, find out how you can sign up. We'll see you next time.